He pocketed one of the Pikmin.
Okay, gets him in on that.
Jablocks. They are a powerful tool to eliminate your opponent or create sick combos. But what is a jablock? How do you do one? How can you avoid a jablock from happening to you? These are the 3 things that I will explain in this video. First, before getting into the details, let's talk about the basics. So you may already know that a jab is the attack that can be done by simply pressing the attack button without touching your joysticks. There are single jabs, double jabs, triple jabs, and multi-jabs. Single jabs are usually more powerful, and multi-jabs are flurries of punches and kicks sent to the opponent. Still with me? Good. In Smash Bros, if you fall down without doing a tech, I'll explain later on, you slam the ground and are stuck on it for a moment. To get back up, you have to press the attack button, which is called a get up attack, or the joystick, which is called a normal get up. During the moment you fall down and the moment you can finally get up, you are vulnerable. And this is where jablocks come in handy. All your opponent has to do is jab you once or twice, and not only do you receive more damage, but it also takes longer for you to get up. This puts you at a pretty huge disadvantage and can allow the opponent to do a powerful smash attack or a cool combo. As long as you can get up, he can do whatever he wants. You can't do a jablock at any given moment that your opponent is in the ground. If you do this, it will probably be too late and the opponent can get up attack to send you flying, which puts you at a disadvantage. That's bad, we don't want that. So that's why most people, including me, do setups. Setups are attacks or combos that can force something to happen. For example, a shield break setup can force the opponent to have his shield broken. But since we're talking about jablocks, it will be about jablock setups. Some good attacks to set up a jablock are fast aerials that drag your opponent down to the ground, such as Fox's forward air or Greninja's up air. If they don't dodge the attack, they'll be sent flying to the ground, and if they don't react properly, you can do a jablock with relative ease. So after this video, check out which moves your main or favorite character can use to create a jablock setup. So, you sent your opponent to the ground. Great! Now, you have to jab him once, before it's too late and he gets up. If you jab successfully once, you can jab again to add more damage. Your choice. When you've jabbed, strike with the combo or smash attack of your choice. But watch out, if the move is too slow, your opponent will still have the time to react. So act quickly and you will be sure to land your move. I know it sounds easy, but it's not. You have to practice your setup, the jablock itself, and the attacks you'll do at the end of the jablock. To help you, I will list out the do-nots for jablocks. These, in my opinion, are the most common reasons that will cause a jablock to fail. I think that the most common mistake is to jab too late. The window of vulnerability is really short, and if you don't jab early enough, your opponent can get up, act as if nothing happened, and punish you for attempting to attack them. However, you can also jab too early. If your opponent didn't hit the ground yet, you'll just push him away and cancel the fall. This gives them the opportunity to counterattack. Mistake number 3 is doing the wrong move. Let's say you do the setup, your opponent falls down, and you just don't jab, but instead do a tilt attack. Now, since tilt attacks are more powerful than a single jab, they'll push him away and put him back on his feet. So you did your setup, you jabbed once, you jabbed twice, all is fine, but then you jab a third time, and then everything is messed up because third hit will send him flying away because usually the third jab has more knockback. And if it's a multi-jab, it doesn't even have knockback, it will just put him back on his feet, so you don't want that. just stick to 1 or 2 jabs. Finally, and this is the most frustrating mistake, you end the jab block with the wrong move. Instead of doing your powerful up smash or your quick combo that starts with a down tilt, you just do an up tilt. And that's it. And then, while you're wondering what went wrong, wham! Your opponent sends you in the stratosphere and wins the game. Just like that. And this is especially sadder because that means you've done everything right until that last moment when you slipped up. So watch out for that. Don't worry, at first you'll make these mistakes. I definitely did. All you have to do is learn from them, stay concentrated, and keep your calm. Also, don't fish for a jab block. Fishing? What does fishing have to do with Smash Bros, you say? Well, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting to catch a big fish can be long and tedious. Luckily for fishers, fish aren't that smart and usually fall for the bait. But unfortunately, your opponent is smarter than that. If you keep trying the same setup over and over again, to no avail, he'll catch on and start punishing you for each failed attempt. So try mixing jab blocks with other things such as combos and pressure. So I've been talking about how to do a jab block for the past couple minutes. But something that's important to know is how to avoid a jab block. You have to keep in mind that if you're on the ground and the opponent jabs you instantly, you won't be able to escape. That's the whole point. But anywhere before that, you can dodge it one way or another. The first and best way to avoid a jab block is to dodge or counterattack the setup. Is your opponent always trying to use the same move to put you quickly in the ground? Just air dodge, shield in the air if you forgot, or if you have one, counterattack. Uh-oh, it didn't work. He landed the setup. Now what? Is it too late? No. Remember way back at the beginning of the video when I mentioned something called a tech? Well, this is where it enters the show. To tech, simply press the shield button when you're about to hit a wall or the ground, in this case. So if you're being dragged down, press the shield button right before you hit the ground. You can also roll away instantly by pressing the shield button and the joystick towards a direction of your choice. That's called a tech roll. Doing a tech not only puts you instantly back on your feet, it also gives a bit of invincibility, since it counts as a dodge. Pretty cool, huh? It can be hard to pull off a tech, since you need to time it really precisely. Let's say you didn't. Now you're running out of options. You can still hit the attack button quickly so that if he jabs too late, you'll kick him and get back up with style. If that doesn't work, you have to hope for the best case scenario, which is that he does any of the mistakes I mentioned, and prepare for the worst case scenario, which is that he executes perfectly the jab block. If he completed the jab block and did a finisher, don't give up. If you're about to die, you still have one option, which is called DI, which stands for directional influence. Basically, you hold the joystick towards a direction opposite to the one you've been sent out from. You are sent upwards by an up smash attack, hold your joystick down. You've been sent to the right, hold it to the left. If you do this, you might just get back, although nothing is guaranteed. Other moves can jab block, not just jabs. Learn about your options with your character, learn a setup by watching guides, and apply what you've learned in some friendly matches or online.
I tumble crushed on as he slugs Give money up to Nutty, but Professor Nutty Buddy Clump gets petty when you touch his lunch. Like what the fuck, I'm drunk as fuck. Turn the fucking music up so I can hear these stupid fucks. Talk no walk like you discuss. You talking too much. Who the fuck are you to us? You the rust. I put that on my pubes and nuts. If I don't begin moving up, I'm shooting up. You and her, crew on turf, loot dessert. I can see the bitch and the nigga through his shirt. I can smell the whore when a bitch was flock around my crew to flirt. It's on your shoulder, loot the dirt. Yeah, it's the movement first. Fuck a human nurse. I'm ill, I use this earth to infuse the birth of my scrotum on the Channel 10 news. My only motive is to skip to my loot. Get hip to the pew. You can drink piss and eat a dick in a few. The sickening view of visual rules. I eat your ribs, I'm a wolf. Then meet your kids after school and give them drugs cause it's cool. Fucker.
Let's smoke weed, that shit I need. It be the shit that's green, a little purple and pink. And get some Swisher Swedes, about 3 or 4 more that need it be. I got an eighth I can face, I got a blunt favorite grape. I hate the grape, I could taste it when I'm inhaling the vapes. You can smell it some places when we walk and our clothing is always covered in flakes. Enough for 2 shake blunts, and what the fuck is this? I think this Mary is lace, my heart is beating at paces that Pacquiao can't relate. I'm fucking faded like gradient shit, I'm stuck like the tape that's super glued to the center of Kelly Price's first waist. It's like my first date with Mrs. Mary, this shit is scary. The paranoia from this marijuana is very heavy. I'm lifted, fainted by my 5th hit. Lionel Pastor Sherm, let's use this Philly as a dipstick for this bad salt, you dipshit.